Hi everyone, BB here. So, like always, it's been whoop, drop my camera. It's been a while since I filmed. I know I mentioned this before once or twice. Or maybe I mentioned it in the last vlog. It's just that time of year where it's very busy for me. So you've been extremely busy with the unit, with the emergency services unit I'm on. We've been busy. I've been busy with hanging out with friends, busy doing family stuff, just busy with time to myself. Yeah. So I think for this vlog today, I'm going to talk about my headaches or my migraines. So I get migraines a lot. And if you don't know what a migraine is, because not everybody knows, a migraine is, I don't know the exact definition of a migraine. I have not brushed my hair out this morning. That's why it looks so bad. I did clean it yesterday night. I did take a shower, but it is clean. I just haven't brushed it out yet. Sometimes I brush my hair out. Sometimes I do. I don't always do it, especially if I'm just laying in bed. I'm in my mom's bed, and I literally woke up, got my stuff. I got my tablet, my headphones, my pager, my phone, and my pillows, and I just came and I'm in her bed right now. Because her bed's not as comfy as my bed, but her bed is bigger than my bed, so I have more space and room. But anyways, a migraine is pretty much what a migraine is it's just a headache, but it's just not a headache. It's like a headache, but it's like a headache that's like, the pain level is like, I want to say 40, but I don't want to exaggerate too much. Like 20, 30 times more painful than a regular headache. Depending on what kind of migraine you have, because I believe there's multiple different types of migraines. Sometimes a migraine is in one particular spot of your head. So it might be on this spot, it might just be in the top of your head, it might just be on the side of your head. The kind of migraines I get, if there even is a different type of migraines, I don't know. I'm no doctor when it comes to migraines, but I get them enough that it's not fun, obviously. But the kind of migraines I get when I do get them is, my migraines or headaches are so bad that every sound hurts. Like, every sound hurts. Like, the birds chirping outside hurts. The sound of cars driving past the block will hurt your head. The sound of someone starting their car or not slamming, but closing their car door outside will hurt. The sound of my mom and family, moving around the house will hurt. The sound of you moving from side to side will hurt. The movement will hurt. Like, it's not so much the sound, but movements, like a big truck going past the neighborhood, or maybe a motorcycle. The sound of the fan that's on. I have the fan off right now, so I'm a little cold. Normally I'm a person that needs a fan on. I need something on. I normally need a fan on or heater on. Rarely will I actually just relax a bit now without something on. I normally need the fan on. I normally need the window open. I normally need a heater on. I need some type of circulation. But right now I have it off because I'm cold. I had my mom had the window open, but I closed it because I'm filming. So, but anyways, I get a lot of migraines. I don't get them as often as I used to get them, thankfully. I can't reach the wood and knock on it. But I used to get migraines so many times, like so much, and now it's more of like I just get headaches like once a week to a couple times a week. Not like I don't know. Every week it's every week varies. Like I had a headache yesterday. I have a headache today. Small little headache today. Um, Sometimes it's once a week. Sometimes it's twice a week. But when it comes to the migraines, I used to get a migraine like sometimes twice a month to once a month. Now I'm lucky, and well, I don't want to say I'm lucky to get a migraine, but like I'm more lucky, I guess, to where I get okay. It's going in the back. I get migraines maybe once every other month. Maybe not even that. Maybe once every couple months, I'll get a migraine. Not even, like I said, it really truly varies. Even when I had them more than I not do now, the doctor would always ask, "Oh, when do you get migraines?" And it's like it varies. It depends. Like each year, every month, every week is different. So, that is very painful, very weird. Um, it hurts to sleep. It hurts to move. Um, it does help because, like I said, every single sound hurts. Movement hurts. Even, I'm exaggerating a little bit, but say you have like a spider that's walking across the ceiling, because I've had it happen once or twice in my room. That noise is gonna hurt. I'm exaggerating a little bit. The sound of the ant walking across the desk will hurt. It's not gonna hurt, but you get the point. I'm trying to give an example. But that is very painful. They take forever to leave. But yeah, I mean, the best thing for me to do when I get a migraine is I like to take a shower, or a bath. Then I will eat. I'll make sure I'm eating. I make sure I'm drinking stuff. And then I'll just like relax on the bed. Depending on how bad the migraine is, because like I said, there's different like levels of migraines. Like sometimes I get a migraine and I'm like, it's a migraine, but I can tolerate the day. I can do things. I can toughen it up. Like one time, for example, I had a ride along that day, and I can't remember where it was. I don't know if it was in Streamwood. I don't know if I was having a ride along in Elgin, or if I was even down by my sister in college in Rock Island. But one day, there's been a few times where I waken up to the day of my ride along and I got a migraine or headache. I'm just not even feeling good. And I toughen it out. I somehow toughen it out because I said I'm not going to skip a ride along because to have to reschedule, not that would be difficult to reschedule, but like, I don't know. And I'm just toughing it out. And I take an ibuprofen. Ibuprofen is another thing I love to take. Well, I don't love to take it, but like, I'm just saying, if you have a headache or migraine, I know there's migraine medicine out there, but that stuff, I mean, I don't want to say it doesn't work on me, but I went to my primary care doctor a few months ago, and he gave me, in particular, a pharmacy medication for migraines. And one, it didn't help. And two, it was like $80. No joke, and I'm sure that's probably just normal, but I don't know. It was like $80 for like 4 little pills. And the pills were about this big. Not even. They were the size of probably a little bigger than a BB pellet, like a BB gun. You take a BB pellet that you would put in a BB gun. It was probably a little bigger than that, and 4 of those was like $80. And I took it, I finished it, and I feel like it didn't even work because you were supposed to take it when you were feeling the headache come on, and then he was like, obviously, if you just all of a sudden wake up one day and you have a headache, excuse me, he was like, you could take it then too, but he said you're supposed to take it before the headache comes, but if you wake up to a headache, then obviously you could take it. But I just felt like it didn't work. The first day I took it, and don't begin to ask me what it was, because I couldn't remember what that name of that medicine was to save my life. The first day I took it, my body literally started shaking. It felt 10 times worse. I just felt very weird. I felt sick. My body was shaking. Can't remember exactly how I felt because it was a while ago, but I think I had a reaction to the medicine because I got a headache now just thinking about it. But there's a lot of things that people like to do when it comes to having a headache. I just pretty much like to relax. I like moving sides. Okay, not pretty. I know. Look away. Okay. So, one time, this was maybe last year sometime. I don't know the date, to be honest. I know it's almost been like a year probably since this happened. But my friend, Jennifer, the one that lives in Elgin, that got engaged. Well, she's been engaged, but she just recently told us who the bridesmaids are. I know that. What was I gonna say? Oh, distracted by this thing on the wall. I think it's a bug. Ew. I don't think it's a bug. But anyways, one day she was having a party. And I don't know what I was doing that day to make me get a headache. I know I told her I couldn't go to the party right away because her party started at like 6. And by the time I got home from doing whatever I was doing that day, I can't even begin to tell you what I was even doing that day. I had the worst possible migraine I had in a while. Like, still to that date, even though that was a year ago, that was still probably the worst migraine I've had to that date. And that was, I had to make a guess, probably a year ago. I'm sorry, I'm in my pajamas. I have not gotten dressed yet. I don't even have a sports bra on because I just woke up and I'm like, no, not doing it yet today. And I don't want to get downstairs yet. Anyways, I know TMI, but whatever, I don't care. Big truck. Anyways, so I don't know, like I said, it was a year ago. So off the bat, I cannot remember what I was doing that day at all. Like, you tell me, oh, what were you doing that day to make you get a headache? And it's like, I couldn't tell you what I was doing that day to save my life. So anyways, I come home. I mean, I might remember a little bit of the day, but like, I come home and I got this pounding headache. And it was a party where what was it? I can't remember. If I was trying to think if it was Friendsgiving, but I don't think it was Friendsgiving. Anyways, whatever. It was a party. Typical party. And I call her and I say, hey. I don't call her. I text her on Snapchat and say, hey, if I come over, can I spend the night? Because I said I have a pounding headache. And she's like, then why do you want to come? And it's like, because I really don't want to miss this party. Now that I think about it, I'm thinking that it was... That's what it was. I know what it was now. Okay, so... It was... It's a cardinal outside. Keep chirping, Oma. Is that you, Oma? Opa? Baxter Boy, is that you? Anyways. Oh, here, a cardinal outside. Anyways. it was Friendsgiving, and I'm pretty sure she had it like a couple. I can't remember when she had it. I don't know if she had it before Thanksgiving or after Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is hard for me to say with my speech impairment. Turkey Day. I'll just say Turkey Day. When I say Turkey Day, I'm talking about Thanksgiving, because Thanksgiving is difficult for me to say with my impairment. But anyways, it's one of those words that I add to the list that's difficult to say. But she was having a Friendsgiving, and like I said, I can't remember if it was before Thanksgiving or if she did it after. But it was on a Friday, and I was coming home from patrol, because I had patrol that night. I had patrol 7 o'clock p.m. to 11 p.m. And I remember before I left for patrol, I had a pounding headache then. And I barely could handle doing patrol. And that was sitting down in a vehicle and talking on the radio. And I was like dying from that, because my headache hurt so bad. So I came home and I told myself, God, I really want to go to this party. I really don't want to miss this party. I've been planning for this party forever. I got stuff like chips and dips, and I don't know what exactly I had, but I had stuff for the party. I even had a big gift and present for her and Sergio for hosting the party. I even had an outfit picked out for the party. Not that I went out and bought an outfit, but I had a new outfit. It was actually new because I technically haven't worn it yet, but I didn't particularly go out and get it for the party itself, but I just happened to get it. It was new. And I told myself, I really, really, really don't want to miss this party, but yet my headache was freaking killing me. So I texted her because I remembered at the time that she had a bed. She had like a guest bedroom and had a bed in it. It was just, at the time, it was this mattress with like a few pillows. And I said, you know what? Here's the deal. I'm going to go to the party. Even if I hang out for a few hours with the people, maybe I'll be up all night with them, then that's fine. Oh, say I go there and I only hang out for like 10 minutes and I just want to go upstairs and knock out. And at least say I went and I was able to hang out. So I texted her and I said, hey, you live in Elgin. She lives on like near Lando and Bowles Road. So from where I live, all I would have to pretty much do was take Lake Street and hop on Lando and then go like maybe 5 minutes down Lando and I'm there. So she's probably like half an hour, 40 minutes from me, depending on traffic. It's probably more like 25 minutes, half an hour. I don't know. I haven't really ever timed it yet, because I know kind of how long it takes to get there. And obviously it depends on traffic, because Lando, depending on what time you're going, can be a little dicey when it comes to traffic. But like I said, from the distance that she lives, she's more of like the closest side of Elgin, like compared to like when people are like, oh, whenever me and my parents are going to Elgin for something, they're like, oh, we're going to Elgin, and I'm like, what part? Where at? Because depending on where you're at in Elgin, you can be like almost 40 minutes from me. Yeah, I don't know. Elgin is huge. Like, I'm sure depending on what part of Elgin you're at, it could take maybe 40 to 50 minutes, depending on traffic. Probably not 50 minutes. I probably am exaggerating a little bit. But some parts of Elgin, it's like, yeah, the area that I'm in Elgin, it's going to take me a little bit. The closest part is like maybe a 10-minute drive, 15-minute drive. That's to get to like downtown Elgin. But yeah, Elgin is... someone's having a bonfire. I can smell it. Elgin is big, but she thankfully just lived that 2 and 2. I mean, like, she's in Elgin, but like, it's not that bad of a drive compared to like my friend Stephanie that's moved to Portage Park, and it's like, Portage Park, hey, It was like, you were easy. Like, Stephanie lived, like, literally, like, a minute, maybe 2 minutes from my house. Compared to now, she lives, like, 50 minutes. And it's like, you're all friends. You know, you guys are friends of mine. You know, you practically, you are sisters to me. It's like, you always want me hanging out, but yet you live 40 minutes, 50 minutes that way to sit towards the city. That way. You live 50 minutes that way. You live like half an hour that way. It's like, how am I all supposed to hang out with you? You live like 50 minutes that way. Oi. I have like one friend that is in the Cal for school. Oi. It's like, why do you all, live? Because like, I literally used to have two friends. Well, they're still friends with me, but I used to have two friends, well, technically three friends that lived on the same block. Like, I would literally walk down the steps, walk a little bit that way, and I would be at another friend's house because they were neighbors. And now it's like they're all moving, and it's like, how am I supposed to hang out with them? I mean, obviously, I'm still going to hang out with them, but like I was telling my friend that lived to Porter's Park yesterday, she was like, oh, come hang out, see my new place. And it's like, I will. I said, I will. I promise I'll come and hang out. It says, I don't know where, because you live freaking 50 minutes away. Not that that's, like, I don't want to say that that's not bad, but, like, if she would have said, hey, I'm in Rockford, I would be like, bye. Not that I would ever go see her in Rockford, obviously, but, Oi. So, I don't know how often I'm going to be seeing her anymore just because of the distance. And I know you can't say, well, you can't just not see a friend anymore because of the distance. And it's like, yeah, well, because of gas and traffic these days, especially in the Chicago area, it's like, well, traffic kind of comes into effect. Not just gas prices, but traffic too. I could probably really actually care less about the time. I'm just more concerned on traffic and gas. But, yeah. So, I'm going to have to text my other friends and see if they want to maybe go up there to see her. Not that I don't mind driving myself up there, but I don't know. But anyway, so, back to Friendsgiving. So, I text Jennifer. I was like, hey, I can come still. Because I told her that day that I would have patrol. So I said I wouldn't be able to come until like 12:30 or 1 o'clock maybe because patrol ends at 11. So I told her, I said I'll just come. I originally packed the day before patrol, the day before Friday, I packed the bag. So I would literally have to just come back to the station and drive there from patrol because I would take Oak Street. I would take Railroad Avenue to Oak Street to Lake Street, and then boom, this is a straight drive. Or I would take Oak to 59 to Lake, or maybe Oak to 59 to Naperville. I don't know. There's a few ways I could have taken, but after patrol, I came home, and my parents were like, "I thought you were going to Jennifer's," and it's like, no, yo, So I go upstairs in my room, and I was really debating about going. So I call her, and I text her, and I said, hey, if I come, I said, do you mind if I spend the night? Because I said, I have a pouting headache. I said, I just may come out there and want to go to sleep right away, because I don't even know if I can handle driving. That's fine, but it's like, this headache's bad, Jennifer. I said, I really do have a bad headache. And she's like, just don't come. And it's like, I really want to come. I said, I really love you guys. I love them all. They're all friends. They're all nice. I all know them from someone. Almost everyone of my friends I know from Jennifer's parties went to Streamwood. Half of them were probably in my graduating class, too. So we all know each other from the same place. I know this guy from Streamwood. This guy introduced me, and I know that guy that was introduced to me from the stream, But so she's like, yeah, you could come and stay over the night. So I go and I bring a small bag, and I'm there, and I, take some ibuprofen. It always seems to help. And I get there and I hang out for a little bit, a couple hours. And I go, we all go upstairs to go to sleep. And I look at my phone and it's like 6 in the morning. And I'm like, wow. I said either that ibuprofen worked or adrenaline, I guess, because I went there thinking I would only hang out for a few hours and then I want to knock out. But I would have never told myself I was going to be up till 6 in the morning with a pounding migraine. So it must have gotten better. But, oh my god. Well, I'm going to let you go because I do got more stories, but my hand is starting to shake from holding the phone. And my carpal tunnel is acting up, and my hands are really starting to hurt. So I'm going to let you guys all go. I'm sorry. I really gotta go.